What's up, team? It is now day 4 of designing every single day for the next 30 days. Today's video, we made some motocross logos. This one's a bit compact because I kind of had to speed run this to get this out to the client, but nonetheless, it is still fully detailed. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Let's lock in. So we have this jacket here that we did for the client. Loves the jacket, but we're gonna go ahead and add some patches to the sides. Originally, I had this graphic on the back here, but I guess it just wasn't working for him. So let's go ahead and make some side patches. So this was the reference jacket that we started with. It's like a jacket from like the late 60s. And we see this jacket placement here. This is what we're gonna do also. So I went ahead and opened the Speed Racer vector pack, but this is the draw files. So these are the files that I get to see because I made them, obviously. I got this from Pinterest, and I'm gonna basically just kind of get all these and make them, keep them as a reference point for our logos, and you know, make some side patches. By the way, I love making these sort of logos. One, because they're not too complicated, and two, you kind of have to get creative in what style you want to kind of duplicate for your logo, and also what elements you want to incorporate to make your brand stand out a bit more. For example, if it's like motocross, what are you going to name it? Like, is it going to be Knorr's Motocross Studio or something like that? So yeah. So we have this one here. We're going to basically just make that one. Caps lock NYC dot. We need a good font. This one's good. Make uppercase. I like that. No man, make a duplicate as always. I'm speed running these logos basically. To make it perfect, I usually do this. Also, don't forget to make an outline of all your font once you've duplicated it so you're able to manipulate it. And then I use shape builder. Because once you separate, the reason why I'm doing this is I want my type to basically be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and select this object, envelope distort, make with top object. Object, envelope, make with top object. There we go. And then for this, I'm going to go ahead and add a stroke. Add it to the outside. Change the color. Arrange, bring to front. I'm going to bring this one up, arrange. I'm going to go ahead and grab a shape builder, fill this with like a plain white. Perfect. And let's switch this to white. Wonderful. Group it. Got side patch 1. Speed Racer pack. I want this one. Which one do I want? I want this one right here. Let's grab this. Just put the brand name on. We need a very serif font. Very heavy serif. This is perfect. Create outline. Make this bigger. And then we're gonna add a stroke to this, and then object transform shear. And then we're gonna go ahead and expand the, I forgot what this is called, kerning. Let's say 60. Fill is white. Object expand, object expand. So we're able to put the stroke on the outside. Let's add raceway. No man, I like this font. Let's take off the caps lock though, and then put the kerning back to 0. Object transform shear again. Make a duplicate. Create outline. There we go. Transform shear. Arrange center back. Change this color to a red. Then I'll make a duplicate. So originally I had the idea to kind of duplicate the sort of fade off in different sizes that's going on, but that wasn't working. So I went ahead and just did it manually. I went ahead and went into the rectangular tool, made a bunch of rectangles, and then grouped those together and made the last one the longest. And then I sheared that, and that worked. Let's take the stroke off this one. Object transform shear again. And we basically arrange center back. Perfect. I basically wanted to do like one of these variations. Let's group that. 1, 2. I think I'll use this actually. Damn, I was gonna scam call live. Damn, I wish I took that call. I wish she responded. Ah, that would have been funny. Damn. I'm actually gonna use this graphic that we already made for this one right here. Let's go ahead and add a stroke to it, but put it on the outside, and this time make the caps and corners rounded, and then fill them with whatever color is on this stroke as well, so it matches. Let's go ahead and group this, and then make a duplicate, and then object expand, and then make this all one big shape. And then add a stroke to that. Fill that in with black. Arrange, center back. Object, path, offset path. I just needed a bit more space. Much better. And now let's just align everything using the alignment tool. Grab a font. Let's add some race. Arrange, bring to front. Actually, no, I like this like this. Let's not touch this anymore. We need some more color variation. Let's make this yellow. And let's make this one green. Color books, CMY encoded. Let's add this to this corner. Now we need a brighter green. There we go. Right here, perfect. Let's add some text, 2004. I like this font. Metal Slug. Let's make this white. Make this white as well. And go object, path, offset path. Make this into one shape. And we're gonna cut that shape out of this shape. Why did that not work? Maybe it's because it's not a compound path. Compound path. There we go. Perfect. Let's add some more text here. Turbo. Script that all. Path, offset path. Perfect. Make this all round. Let's go ahead and go into wireframe mode, and we're going to delete all these little pieces here that we no longer need. And let's go ahead and add a stroke. Oh, actually, go offset path again. Perfect. Arrange, center back. Let's make that red. Lovely. So now we have our designs. Let's go ahead and start placing them on the jacket. Perfect. There we go. Actually, let's add one of these to the side. Go ahead and duplicate this, transform and reflect. Lovely. So basically, that's how you speed run these sort of graphics. Like if you really wanted to, you could put them through Photoshop and add textures, but I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to show you guys this little logo process using the Speed Racer Vector Pack. I'm going to go ahead and leave that linked in the description if you guys wanted to learn or use some vector packs that make designing a lot easier for your work. Peace.